Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Black Eel Plays, where we are playing a hardcore Soullink Nuzlock of Randomized Red and Blue. We are supposedly going to be finishing our training montage to get us over to facing the dojo and Silphco. So we'll get right into that and see how far we can get. So let's get right into this.
Let us chug along.
We said 38, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna try for 38 because I think that's when the dojo. I think that's what the dojo is. I just want my seal to become a dugong, and I feel like dugong is like 30 something.
I was going to say 37, which is why I'm laughing. Because I
Yeah,
feel like
I'm. I feel like you're right, and I'm not really holding my breath because I'm gonna have like a a handicap for a little while.
Oh, definitely.
um,
But like I said, the thing I like about that one is just the fact that it's ice, because ice is such a hard typing to get.
it's a rare typing. As long as I can get an ice move, then it would be beneficial. If not, then it's just a waste.
No, no, I will agree with you on that one. But I feel like it's got to learn an ice move before it evolves, though.
I don't remember. I think it does, but obviously, it's Gen 1, so
I do feel like there is one, but I also think that might be its only ice move.
oh yeah, I think it's Aurora Beam, I think.
Correct. I think the only other ice move is Ice Beam, but you have to teach it as a TM.
Okay. So at level 30 it learns Growl. At level 35 it learns Aurora Beam.
And it
It
evolves.
evolves at level 34.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
Oh, okay. So Dugong still learns it at level 35, so at least that's something.
Well, you know what? That's good at least. It's not like you have to wait longer for it, because sometimes it
Yeah,
takes
I was expect because when you get learn the moves faster as the lower evolution, so I
yeah.
was expecting it to be delayed because of that. Um,
But in
so
Gen 1, some of them don't work that way. Like, I'm talking about this gen specific, like this game specifically. I don't think it always works that way. Some of them are different.
I mean, the only one that I actually looked at in terms of that situation was Dragonite. So I can't, and Dragonite was different.
No, no, that is true. But I'm
So
saying not
I
all of
can't.
them, I don't think.
Yeah, no, that I only have it on one example.
Okay.
But
Yeah. I think at the very least, we're gonna be done with this one, regardless of whether we win or lose. We'll move on to something else.
yeah,
Um,
I was gonna say if we lose, then we need to move on to something else. Whether it's going back to Poker Rogue again, or if you want to
Oh,
play
I
a
think we
different game.
definitely got to do Pokemon Brigade just to kind of give us our Where's the Sounds a break of like, oh, it's gonna be quick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it'll be make us feel a little bit better. And then
I don't know if that will make us feel better, but sure.
it'll make things faster. I don't know. And then we'll talk about other ones we could do because there's different types of Nuzlocks we could do that we can kind of talk about too. See if we want to do those. No, that's cool. I want you to miss every shot. That's fine. No, that's fine. Don't hit. That's good. You know, we're running away.
um, I mean, I know that obviously last time we talked, we were talking about like moving on to Spider-Man and The Last of Us and doing other Pokemon games. So,
I think we're gonna do other Pokemon games for now, and we're gonna wait until I get my setup in the room before we play another different game, like a different
that's fair.
series. I'll say. I'll
Yeah,
put it that way.
that's fair. That makes sense.
And no offense,
um,
based on how we play, it might be just one more series, and then we'll be it. You know what I'm saying?
well, I know. I mean, if we switch over to Poker Rogue, it's going. You're the one that's going to be in control because you're the one that has the team that's more set up. I won the last one, so I'm at a handicap.
Well, it also depends on what game we're gonna be doing next, because that determines what we do. Because it might not be Gen 1 again. We might, you know what I'm saying? Are we deciding for sure it's gonna be yellow?
Oh, I was going off of that because that's what you said we were
I
going
know
to do.
that's what I said, but that doesn't mean we
If you
have
want
to.
to move on to Gen 2, then I'm fine with that.
Well, no, I'm fine with it too, because we'll keep track of ones we beat and then when we haven't, which has been zero. But My point I'm making is the fact of like we won't go back to ones we've already beaten. We'll focus on the ones we've lost. Meaning, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we go back to Pokemon, if we go to a different thing, we'll only do the ones or the games that we didn't beat.
Okay, so when you say the ones that we didn't beat, do you mean like Pokemon Yellow is in that Gen 1 category, or are
Yeah,
you
I would
saying
consider
like,
that. No, I would consider that too. Yeah,
okay,
because it's a different. Even though it's the same gen, it's a different.
different system setup? I know, I
Right.
do I do get it. Um, okay, I mean that's fine by me. I mean,
So,
I'm
like, for
more than
example,
happy to move on.
let's pretend we lose here. Okay, let's pretend.
Yep.
Um, we will then archive this and we'll do red and blue again later. But if we beat it, we won't go back to it unless we do a completely different type of Nuzlocke.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Um,
I just wanted to make that clear so you have a better idea of what my
I,
process is.
I I had figured off of the like go if we had lost this, then we'd come back to it later down the road.
Yeah, that's kind of
Um,
my thought where it's like I think two good runs, like two very like close runs, if we don't win, like it's done. But
yeah,
my thought process is right. If it's two good ones in a row, we'll do a third one to be safe, but that'll be the last one. But if it's like a bunch of little ones like this happen,
yeah.
and then the two big ones, then it's only gonna be, excuse me, the two big ones, and then we're done.
Yeah, no, I mean, I mean, with how much we were losing at that very beginning run, like I was already ready to wave it, and we had said that this is the last one because that's why we were like, this is it, this is the white
Well,
flag,
because yeah,
and
it was one of those things where it was becoming no longer fun in any way,
yeah,
and
it was just getting annoying, and it's like,
no, I
okay,
agree with you.
how long are we gonna keep this up? That so I'm glad we're both on the same page on that. I was worried that you were going to be stubborn and be like, "No, I don't want to move on until I beat this." So,
No, I feel like we've done it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a Nuzlocke. The Nuzlocke. So how I've thought about it mentally, just so you know, is like we technically completed this game multiple times. We just haven't won. If you
yeah,
understand what I'm
no,
saying,
that's yep,
like because
no,
the
you're right.
Nuzlocke was over.
Yep.
We lost. It sucks, but like we didn't. Like it was at least in a weird way, it was complete. You
No,
understand?
no, it is. We
And
completed it.
realistically,
It
I
just
technically
didn't win.
won. I mean, I technically won, so I'm good.
No, you didn't win. No, you did not.
I mean, I beat the champion. He didn't.
Doesn't matter if you beat the champion. You lost
I
with
know,
me.
because
You went down
no,
with the
because
ship.
I made it to the land, and all of a sudden the anchor pulled me down. I was like,
Yep,
great.
I ripped it away.
Like I made it to land. Oh, I got pulled into.
I just can't like I just can't get over the fact that I had predicted how I was going to lose that Nuzlocke, and it happened
No, it's
the
fine.
exact
No, no,
way.
no. You know what it is? You asked for it to happen. It wasn't a prediction. You planned it that way, and I feel like that's on you. And so, realistically, you said I won, and you just are just a horrible person.
I mean, I threw the Needle Queen dying. Like, I don't know if you remember it, but
I do.
that one was like when that one Needle Queen going down was a loss. Was where it all went down for hill for me.
Hmm.
But as soon as Mew showed up, it was like, okay, I'm done. I can't do anything to touch this thing. And
I
it was just so
love the
funny.
defeatist attitude. I love the defeatist attitude. It was great.
Oh, it's true.
No, no, it's
Like
fine.
the episode before, I uttered the
Oh,
words,
I
if
will
Mew
abandon
shows
you.
up, I will lose," and it smoked me, especially once Needle Queen was gone. Because Needle Queen, if Mew transformed
Oh,
on the Needle Queen,
fine.
it would have been perfectly
It
fine.
irritates me to no end. No, but I get your point. It was just funny, like my team actually won. And I was just like, that's hilarious. Although I did lose. Did we
I
have
mean,
a total of
overall,
six?
no,
Or
we
did we have
didn't.
only
We had
been five?
no, it was four.
No, I believe it was five. When we made it to
No,
the five, oh no, you're
no,
right, it was four.
it was four.
Because I had four.
We had five going in, but then I believe you lost a pair, and then after that,
No, then
it
it was
was
all
over.
over. But it was, yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't. If I remember correctly, I don't think it was anything phenomenal.
No, it was. It was Eradicate. You lost Eradicate. I don't remember who I had.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is I don't think it was anything great, but it was something when we could just add. We were kind of
Yeah, no, no, no.
we kind of
I
just
know.
wanted the extra body, and then it turned out that the extra body didn't really last long.
No, it didn't. I was perfectly fine with it because I remember that I did. He did. I didn't even send him out yet, so I was like, okay, this
No,
is the only pair I'm okay
we
with
were
losing.
both very fine with it, and I mean, not that like don't get me wrong, it would have been helpful, but at the same time, my team after that just crushed it.
I mean, you had Alakazam. That's all you needed.
Alakazam was so good. Honestly, my champ is going to be great.
All of my good mons I couldn't get to use. You killed them all on me.
I killed that Mewtwo
you
the way it deserved.
you killed the Mewtwo. You killed him. I had him a champ. You killed it.
I didn't want you to have it. I refuse to allow you to have things. Because you kept talking about how, oh, I'm going to lose. And I'm like, you know what? Then fine, we'll lose. I'll just keep taking you out.
he
Whatever.
just whittled me down until I couldn't do anything about it.
See the Mewtwo? Gone. See that? Gone. You're not keeping any of it. Get out of here.
Oh, man. You suck.
No fear. No shame.
uh, well, now this is getting annoying because I need to start leveling up my Tauros.
I'm at level 30, right? I only have one at 37. I had two.
I'm at 30, 33, 36, and 35. So I'm getting there.
I'm 36, 36, 36, 37.
You'll
Isn't it
just have to
awkward?
be.
Because
You'll have to wait for me.
it's not the worst. But yeah, I, uh, but no, I think we kind of agreed on it beforehand anyway. I was actually worried that you were going to be like, oh, because it's been a while, maybe we should try again. And I was going to be like, let's try something else.
No. I like as much as it has been a while. At the same time, it's like I'm ready to
I
move on to
also, weird
something
as it
different.
sounds, I think we needed the break too because this run was. I mean, this run hasn't been bad to be fair. This one,
I've been okay with this run because
no, this run hasn't
we've
been.
been doing
No,
okay.
but I'm just saying because of all the ones we had to deal with, this run was just kind of like, let's just get this done.
Yeah.
I feel like now it's less of that, and it's more of like, oh, I want to actually win. Not that you didn't want it before, but you know what I mean. I feel like
Once
if we
we
get a
made it
break,
past Brock, we were like, okay, we have a chance. And at
honestly,
this
that's really
point,
what it came down to. Because we didn't even make it to Brock
yeah,
for a
everything
long
else is
time.
just. But now at this point, it's like the thing that's getting annoying, which I know you agree with, is the lack of pairs.
Oh,
We
100%.
only have 4, so it's like I'm getting tired of getting these encounters where we're struggling to get them in general because they're difficult to catch,
Yep.
and then we can't even add them to the team.
Nope.
So
I'm
it's
not
like,
disagreeing. You're absolutely correct.
um,
Oh, why is it keep missing? Come on, take them off. There we go. Yeah. No, I get it, and I'm kind of on the same boat. So, have you heard of the rumors of Gen 10 Pokemon?
I've sent you some of them.
That it's going to be on
Um,
islands?
I don't remember all of them off the top of my head,
So there was
but
another one, and I don't know how
I
true it
know
is.
like one of them.
I'm going to say what you were going to say.
Well, no, I know one of them is like you have the ability to change Pokemon's typings.
So,
Um,
so yes. So what I saw on this new one, this new update, and I don't know how accurate it is, okay?
yep.
But it's got a lot of some of the stuff we've already heard. So it's not like it's, you know what I'm saying? So it's got some factualness to it, but that doesn't mean all of it is. But anyway, so it is saying that it's on these islands, and each island is like a different how do I want to phrase it? Like a different they made it seem like it's a different like almost like every island is gonna be a gym. So it's gonna be 8 islands.
Oh, okay. Like Alola.
Similar, but not. No. It's gonna be like each island is its own thing. It's. I think it's supposed to be like more of like the Mediterranean, because it's supposed to be. Again, this is all rumors. I don't know how true this is, but it's gonna be very like Greek mythology based ish, in the sense of like the gyms
Hmm.
and even the the rumor that the legendaries are going to be are both of them are horses. One is a Pegasus and the other one is a hippogriff.
Oh,
Hippogriff,
that would be
whatever.
cool.
The water horse, the one with like the
Yep.
aqua tail. I didn't know if you knew what that was. That's the rumor. And then obviously like they talk about the different type. One of them. So they also hinted at a potential starters too. And again, this is all just rumors. I don't know how factual this is.
Oh,
But
I saw the starters today. One of them. It was a water snake.
yeah,
Um.
that is supposedly going to be Water Ghost.
Oh. Okay.
The thought is it's going to be it shedding its skin. There's
Interesting.
a grass horse,
A
or is it
grass
a
what?
fire horse?
That
Horse.
I don't remember. I don't remember the other two. That one I just remember the water snake because I was like, oh, that one's. We have not gotten a water snake yet for a starter, so that's why that one stuck out to me. Um. Let me see if I can.
Oh, no, I just thought that was interesting because I was like, um, I just thought that was interesting because it's very different than all the other ones we've seen so far, and I'm curious to how they're going to make it work.
Oh, okay. Grass horse,
Grass horse, okay. I knew there was a horse in the
water snake,
yeah, and fire.
fire phoenix.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So the rumor is it's going to be fire, psychic, just plain grass, which is what makes me laugh, and water ghost.
Um, there is a rumor way back that the starter was it was supposed to be a water octopus, a grass snail, and a fire goat.
Yeah, I did know
Uh,
that.
so that was way back, and now obviously it's new leaks. It was 16 main islands and 150 small islands, and that there was like a where you could change the Pokemon's typing. Like I sent this to you, where like
Yeah,
a
so it's like
possibility of being like a ground Charmander.
so the what I've heard is you can't do it to all of them. Now the new rumor is you can't do it to all of them, and there's certain ones you can turn into at certain statues. So I think it's actually it might be 12 islands now that I think about it, because I think the idea is it's supposed to be like the Greek gods, and so
Mm,
depending on which one you click on, will turn your Pokemon into a different type. So like
makes sense. Yeah.
there's the only one that has been, and again, this doesn't mean it's true. The only one that was even talked about was Raichu, and one of Raichu's new forms is Electric Dark.
It's that's kind of like the fan game that I'm playing right now. There's a electric dark Raichu. That's cool. There the other leak is that I don't know obviously what this means, but it says that you could create new Pokemon through breeding.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard that too, and I just find that to be really
the
weird.
way that they word that is
Is
weird
not
because it's
it
like,
doesn't make sense.
yeah, it's like, is it like just creating new Pokemon as in like Pokemon we haven't seen before, or is it like you can
Is
get
it
a
like
Charmander and it's got a unique typing?
yeah,
Um,
I'm curious on that front. I mean, I'm wondering if it's like you can only get these Pokemon through breeding type of thing. Like they'll have a
that too.
set that you can find in the wild, and then there's a set that you have to breed, which would be
Hmm.
very interesting because that'd be very different than any game we've ever dealt with. And I don't think that would be
As a non-competitive player.
well. All right, let me phrase it this way: you never bred Pokemon to get Pokemon you've never had before. Meaning like brand new Pokemon that never existed before. You understand what I mean?
um, I mean, it's tough because it's dependent on what you mean by that. Because
I will
obviously
say this: it's the way it's making it sound to me is you can get you there will be Pokemon that you can't catch that you can only get from breeding, but it sounds like there's a lot more than what we've ever gotten in the past. Because the other
Because I was
ones,
going to say, because obviously there are literally baby Pokemon that you could only get from breeding, like Togepi, Riolu, Happiny. So, like, or Fion, you could only get Fion by breeding a Manaphy.
that's fair. That's fair.
So, that's why I was like, it
But it's
depends
like,
on what you mean.
but you knew what you had to do to get them, where it was like a specific group of them. But this one, it sounds like you do it for any breed, and it was just weird phrasing.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that.
I
Like,
don't like the
we'll have to
phrasing,
see.
so we'll have to see what that is. But you're right. It's not as far fetched as I originally thought, because it's technically been done before in a very different way. But we don't know if they mean it the same way or if it's a
Yep.
completely different thing. Because you know what I'm thinking of? I was thinking more of like Dragon City. I don't know if you ever played that mobile game, where you would have to breed the dragons for you to get new dragons that you've never had before.
I played it for like a few minutes. I know which one you're talking about. I
Yeah,
did
so
play
you
it for
get
a
my
little bit.
point. So it's like the same thing. That's my original thought of what they meant by that,
Hmm.
which is completely different than what it could be.
Time will tell. At this point,
Yeah,
there's
but it won't be coming out until what, next year or the year after? I forget now. Isn't it
there's no
scheduled to come out
confirmed
next year?
date. No, there's
No,
no
but
confirmed date.
if it follows the cycle of everything else, it should be next year.
I mean, if it
Every
follows the
four
cycle, it
years.
should be this year.
No, it's next year. It's
If
four
it no,
years.
every 4 years. No, this is a new trend that we're getting into because there's never been Pokemon DLC. Like with the Switch, it's been a new thing. And don't forget, with when it came to with Sword and Shield in that era, we got 3 Pokemon games in the course of a year because it was Sword and Shield, then it was uh Legends Arceus, then it was the Diamond and Pearl remakes, um, and then after that, then we got the DLC for Sword and Shield, and that held us over until for 1 year when Scarlet and Violet finally came out. So like this is uncharted territory in terms of Pokemon. Like they're just going with the flow at this point. They're trying to milk Scarlet and Violet until fans are just like, okay, let's go.
Well, until ZA is done, until ZA comes out.
Yeah, and I hope they don't make that mistake with like you know Gen 5 because Gen 4 kind of got disrespected in that sense.
Mm,
You okay?
what do you mean? Gen
What do
4
you
is
mean?
disrespectful.
Oh, the Gen 4 remakes were just terrible
Oh,
because it was literally just a carbon copy of the original, just with different graphics.
yeah, that I have to say that was probably the most depressing part of the whole thing.
Yeah,
It
it's
also
just like
wasn't, but the graphics weren't up to snuff to what all the other recent games were, which was also weird.
it was
It
what
was
like what
it
what
was
was what was the game that everyone was super involved farming?
Oh, no, it was I know what you're talking about. It wasn't technically farming, but it had farming in it. It was
Yeah, that's I that was just the thing that like made me
and
think.
it was, and you
Animal
play the
Crossing.
character. Thank you. And I'm like, you play the character in Smash Brothers. What the hell?
um yeah, that's like it was like they took the graphics from that and put it into Pokemon. So
Yes.
it's like
No,
it
that's
was like
exactly what it
okay.
looked like. I'll agree with you because it wasn't like it would have been different if they gave like the graphics of Omega Red. I mean Omega Red, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire.
Yep.
Like I think it would, and not that it would have been like better, like 100%, but at least it would have been like, okay, the graphics are a lot better because it didn't feel like an open world.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, it was just everything about the Diamond and Pearl remakes were just disappointing. Like at the end of the day, it was there
The only
nothing
good thing was the
nothing
origin
nothing
forms.
new. It was just completely the same.
It was only the origin forms that were different, really.
The Origins forms weren't even in the Diamond and Pearl because the Origin forms came in Legends Arceus.
Oh, you're right.
So
You're
like they
right.
just did that just to do it.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I actually forgot that it was an arc. Arceus. Because I just thought it was, yeah, never mind. One thing I thought it had, it didn't.
Nope. No. It was just.
Come on.
It was
But I did
literally
hear,
just to
I
make
did
money.
hear though Cynthia was tougher, but that could be just a rumor.
I I be honest, I didn't even make it that far into the game because I was just like, this is
It's just
like
a carbon
not.
copy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
especially
I
after.
was more I was more interested in replay and playing Legends Arceus instead of playing that. So
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be playing it just because I want to play all of them. But I'm thinking that was probably going to be the most boring. I think I'm going to have the
yeah,
most
because
fun, and
because
that's
you've already played it.
the whole thing. Because like, granted, like when I play the third game in like when I play like Emerald or Platinum, the game is different enough where it's not exactly the same,
Yeah,
so it feels a little bit different. And the mechanic, I do have to say, they do change the sprites, not on everyone, but on some of them, and they do
that gives the
they
game an
update.
update. Like
I gotta give them credit. I have to say though,
they fix glitches, they make
I feel
things
like the
run
third games
smoother.
have always been the better.
Oh yeah, because it's they're fixing the problems from the original one.
And what's weird is we don't get those anymore. I shouldn't
That
say
is
it's
correct.
weird, but it's like, but we don't get them anymore, and so it's a
No,
little
we
sad.
don't.
But I get it because now you can update it without a problem, like like while it's out, so it's
Yeah.
completely different. So I do get it. It's just still sad because it's like it'd be kind of cool to get like as weird as it sounds, like the joke was X and Y and Z. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it
Yep.
wasn't even a
Yep.
joke necessarily. But it was like, oh, that'll be the third game.
When's it happening? Yeah.
Correct. Sun and Moon and I think it was supposed to. I think the rumor was it was going to be like a. I don't know what it was because every single one they've come up with like a fake third game.
Yep.
Because obviously it was Platinum. Platinum was the last one. Because Black and
Yeah.
White, people thought gray.
Platinum was the last one, and then they started switching to the
Silver.
well, then black and white. Yeah, black and white was black and white 2,
Yep.
and then obviously Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah, but then before that it was just X and Y, and X and Y was by itself. That was it. But technically they had Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which although it was a remake, they tried to fix a lot of the stuff in.
They changed things, but a lot of people actually for the Alpha and Omega see it as a downgrade because um they made a lot of things a lot easier in those games than they did in the originals.
That's also good. I'm also not surprised.
Like some of the gym leaders, like in the originals, they had like 4 Pokemon, for example, and in the remakes they only had like 3 or 2.
Which is
So it was
weird
like,
because most of the remakes were tougher. Because like
yeah, that
Red
is
and
true.
because Red, Fire Red and Leaf
Well,
Green
no,
were
don't. Oh, okay, I was yeah.
no.
Well, I
Well,
can't really say that.
I'll say this. I shouldn't say it was tougher. I think it was tougher because, and hear me out on this one. They had abilities that obviously didn't exist first time around. His abilities didn't exist when the first came out, and then for the remakes there were abilities.
True. Yeah.
So like it was tougher, but like it also wasn't either. It's weird. It was very different. I guess the best way to phrase it.
As I was gonna say, like with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that was easier than the original Gold
No,
and
that I
Silver.
will agree with. Yes, but that also they also fixed. I believe they fixed the level mechanics better in the remake than they did in the original, I believe. I could be wrong. I mean, that's going to be the next game I play, so I'll tell you. But I remember Gen 2 was awful with level
Oh
caps.
yeah, it was just like levels jumping, and
Like all of a
it
sudden you're in
was
one
like
area where you're fighting Pokemon that were level 30, and then you go face Team Rocket and they're all at level 20, and you're like, what?
yep.
And you're like, you know what?
And
Maybe we should
then out
not.
of nowhere, the last you go face Red and his Pokemon are in the 90s, and you're like in the 70s. It's like
No, so what's
okay,
weird? What was weird is he wasn't as high as I thought he was. He was so his highest Pokemon was 88 or 89, which still
oh then
highest level.
okay,
So it was still, don't
then
get me wrong, it was still the highest level you ever face anybody with. You know what I mean? But it was not as high as I remembered it. I
mhm.
remembered, I thought Pikachu was like 91, 92.
That might be the Heart Gold Soul Silver. Then that one was higher than the original.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, like I said, that's the next one, obviously. But I gotta finish Platinum. I only just beat the second gym. So,
You got a long way to go.
oh yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm not like super worried about it right now. But I also don't know story-wise what's different. Because if
Hmm.
it's the same as, because obviously most of it has got to be the same. I mean, there's definitely a lot of similarities, obviously. So there's a lot of like battles that I have to face, like Team Galactic, between gyms 2 and 6, and I they added more battles this time
Finally
already.
got a Dugong.
So I'm curious to see how far that's going to go. But
All
I'm
right.
just running around waiting for you.
Yeah, I got a couple more levels to go. Like I said, I just got Dugong.
Hmm.
Um, so everyone is at least level 34. Um,
All mine are 38.
Magneton. Right now, the funny thing is the one that's going to be holding me back a little bit is going to be Tauros, because the area I'm in favors other Pokemon over him.
Oh shoot! I just realized I got to be careful. I only have 4 levels to go before I'm at cap,
Uh, yeah,
so I have to avoid a lot of people. Well, what sucks is, oh, I can't avoid these guys. Oh, good. Okay, good.
I don't think you can avoid all of them, but I think you can avoid like at least
Half
half
of
of
them,
them.
and you can avoid all the Sabrinas.
Yep, Sabrina's you can. Koga you cannot. And
Oh,
obviously the tough part is going to be Giovanni going through the rockets.
yeah, because there's some you have to face and some you don't,
Yep.
and we're gonna bump into a few anyway.
Yeah, I mean obviously we're gonna bump into them accidentally. Like there's no we can't avoid that. Just as long as we don't bump into anything that's gonna make us cry.
I mean, we still will.
We're gonna run into like a gold bat that just is annoying as all hell.
Mm.
Sweet. One shot you. The annoying thing is I would love like there's a Kabutops in my area that I'm battling,
Hmm.
and I can't stay in with Dugong because it has absorb. So it's like
Oh, I keep forgetting that it learns absorb. Well, it's one of its
right.
first moves.
It's only move for ever
Yeah. No, I think it learns slash early.
at like level 30.
It's early.
That's not early. I just want to get Aurora Beam for Dugong, and then it'll be a little bit better,
I was
obviously,
gonna
for
say
me.
yeah.
Um, I don't remember what level Rhyhorn evolves. I think it evolves at like 42.
41.
Is it 40? Yeah. Okay.
Well, it was 42 at one of the gens. I don't remember if it stays that way.
I'm pretty sure once they give an
You
evolution, it
say
stays.
that, you say that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Some of them, I
Unless they
think.
do like the friendship thing, like I think with like Chansey, like
No, I think
Blissey, I think.
there's been a few that have gone from like 21 to 22. Like it's not been anything drastic.
I always forgot that like Venusaur evolved earlier than the other two. I always thought from Gen 1 they were all 36. I never remembered Venusaur being level 32
That's what
until
threw me off
recently.
too. And then what's weird too is in Gen 4, the grass type evolves to its second evolution last at 18, and then evolves to its third evolution earliest at 32.
I always forget that too. And I
And
think what is
so,
it like
and so
Score Bunny evolves at like 14 or something like that. Same
well,
thing with Chimchar.
Chimchar does the same thing. Yep. And the Piplup is what you would expect. 16 and 36. Or
There's
30.
one Pokemon that evolves at 17, and I don't remember which one it is.
It's, I believe it's Litten.
Is it Linton? No.
I think so.
So interesting that they changed those random things out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. I have to agree on that one.
I don't even remember if I have a rare candy. All right, here we go. I got Aurora Beam. Let me see. So if I have a rare candy, then I'll. Nope, I do not. All right. Um, what's our time at? Like 20 minutes left? 15?
I think it's less than that. We have, well, 14. Not bad. That's about close to what you said.
Okay. We might just have. Uh, we might
Maybe
just
we'll
be
only be able to
doing
do dojo.
the dojo. Yeah.
We might be able to like start going into SoCal, but we won't be doing much in SoCal. That's for sure.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not holding my breath for that one, obviously.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying like, there's a possibility of getting in there, but we're not doing, we're definitely
Hmm.
not getting far.
All right. The annoying thing is, like, obviously, I know for a fact I would be getting so much more levels if I was battling trainers, but I'm afraid to because, like,
The
you,
Mewtwo?
if a Mewtwo shows up, it's like I'm boned.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to take that chance as much as I would love to. Come on, give me that level up.
So how's everything been with you?
Oops. Huh?
How's everything been with you?
Oh, it's been good. Busy. Actually, no. Right now, it's been not very busy at all because everything's dead from the lack of rain now and stupid heat.
I gotta water an area that's over by my where my tree used to be, because now it's getting direct sunlight now and it's cooked, literally.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden I'm going, why are my plants dead? And I realized that there's no tree blocking the sun,
Now
so
there's no shade.
and well, what's funny is the other side, it's the same plants, but they've always been in the sun, so they've just adjusted.
They're
And so
just used
these
to
ones,
it.
they're just used to it, so they're not dying or anything else because they know how to deal with it. That side had no idea, and it's like it's dead.
Yep. 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 Like when customers plant stuff, they're like, "Oh, like what?" I'm like, "Okay, make sure you water it." They're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be raining soon. I'm not too worried about it." I'm like, "No, if this stuff dies, then like if you need to be watering it like 3 times a
Mhm.
day." They're like, "That much?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. No, no, and I get that. My whole thing was it was already there, and then I forgot that.
No, yeah,
My whole thing
yeah,
is
no,
just
I
like it was already there, and I'm like, I've never had to water it. It's fine. And then I realized that, oh, the tree is now gone.
Yep.
It's
It's
gotten a
it's no
protection.
longer got protection. Yep. And Steph has been away this weekend. She went to see some went away. They do like a weekend trip with all the cousins, so she
Oh,
went away
nice.
with for that. She's coming back tomorrow. Did
Very
I
nice.
battle? Okay, there we go. I battled all of you. So it'll be nice to have her home again.
Is
Been
that our
all
last? Is that our last trip for the year, or before she
uh,
gives birth? I mean, I should say.
I mean, nothing's planned. I mean, who knows?
Well, let me phrase it this way. So basically, the idea is yes, but it doesn't mean for sure.
Yeah. We'll see.
And
um,
then after you go through the tour of showing everyone your child,
yeah, can't wait.
take forever. No, and I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. It's just it's true.
I I finally told Shane. I called him. It's like, yeah, like I've been trying to get us to hang out, and like obviously we all forgot about that weekend. He's like, we never had plans. I was like, yeah, we did.
No,
He's
we
like,
all. Yeah,
no,
we
no,
did.
we didn't. I'm like, dude, we did. We all had it booked, and then we all just forgot. He's
We
like,
did.
oh. And
Yeah.
then like at the end, he was finally like, wait, no, I do remember this. Like, yeah, it was so funny. All right, you know what? I'll do you instead. I'll try you. Um, nice. That's a nice chunk of XP for you. Oh no.
No, please don't.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. It was a Mew. It was a Mew. So
No,
I
that's
was
fair.
afraid.
That's fair. That's fair. No, no, I. We all have our We all have our Pokemon that terrify us. Uh, Mew, I will say overall, has not been terrifying for me. That doesn't mean it's not something I should be worried about. I'm more of just saying I've had
I mean,
worse
don't
luck.
forget too. I have emotional damage from it already.
No,
So.
I get it. I get it. No, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh god, a Gyarados. Oh, that's actually that's actually not good against my team. Uh, it's actually not good at all against my team. All right, at least my Dragonite had Wrap, and I could Wrap trap it. All right. Have you been thinking about my question that I wanted to ask you for
Hmm.
tomorrow?
I actually have my answer.
You confident with your answer?
I am.
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
I'll say this: it was the same answer that I would have had on the day you would have asked me. However, I definitely thought about it a lot more just to be safe.
Okay. All right. Um. Obviously, I have my thoughts about what you're going to be thinking, so it could. So I'm curious if I was correct.
I don't know what you're thinking, so meaning like I don't know what you're thinking for me is what I should be saying. So
Yeah.
I'm
No. No.
curious.
I
I'm gonna actually ask you what you thought I would say first, and then I'll tell you what I was gonna say.
okay.
I'm actually
All
curious because I already, like I said, I know what mine is gonna be. It's been like that for longer than I was expecting. I said,
right.
goodness, wow.
All right. You're at level 35. You're almost there. All right. My Dragonite's at level 38. Um, 37, 36, and 35.
Up to you.
How much time do we got?
5 to 6 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna make my way up. I do want to do the dojo. I
I,
think.
I will. We should have enough time to do the dojo. I'm not super worried about the dojo, but we definitely won't have time for anything
No, we don't. So with my levels, I'm gonna make my way up to the dojo. I think like 35, 36 is gonna be actually 37, 38. I have two 37s and a 38 and a 35. So I honestly think that should be fine.
Honestly, I think we probably could have gone lower as weird as it sounds.
Yeah. I was just going straight there because I knew that his max was level 38. Obviously, it's all dependent on what his Pokemon are. Like, we
No,
can
that is
go in
okay.
there, confident that level 38 is enough, and he just
No,
like
later
one
it's
shots
you're
us.
wrong. Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
All right. All right. Well, I still have some battles on my way up, so it'll take me a couple extra minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my character spotlight, right?
Sure.
Sure.
I'll tell you in 2 seconds. I'll look it up.
All right. Pretty sure it
I
is. I
want to
think
say it
yours.
is because
I think you did. Last week was Herbie for you.
I know. Well, I remember Herbie being the last one. I know that, but I don't remember if I actually. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how case sensitive it is.
Yeah. Mm. Ooh, really? Thank you. Okay. Need to dodge. There we go. All
Yep, it's me.
right.
I mean, it's you. Meaning like
I
last
was
week.
gonna say.
Last week was me, is what I should be saying.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm at Celadon. I'm heading over to Saffron right now. Okay. I'm in the dojo. Um,
Already in the dojo.
I just want to know which direction you're going because I want to match you. So that way we do the same number of battles. You're gonna go to the right.
Oh, you only need to face one.
Potentially. Cloister. Okay, that's crap. Oh.
You know, I don't like that it goes like that. That ticks me off. I go from an Alakazam to a Caterpie. I go from being terrified to being like, oh, okay.
All right. I'm facing a Graveler right now.
Mhm.
If I'm gonna switch into the Dugong. If he survives the Aurora Beam, you think, and he goes for self destruct, you think Dugong could survive a self destruct?
I don't know the defense in this gym. I, I will say this. I would think it would, but I am not.
We're on the same page.
No, we're on the same page. Yes, I mean it's going to do a lot of damage. We're not questioning that. I'm more of saying I don't. I think you should survive. I mean, obviously at crit, I think you die, but I mean,
if it's a
we have to
crit,
go for the crit.
I mean,
But
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter who it is, really. You're gonna, you know what I mean? With a crit, most of the time you're gonna die.
Ooh,
Obviously,
actually, no.
why not mainly accepted?
There's no quad damage in this game. So
Oh,
Aurora
what
Beam
is
is
it?
the better move. All right, it died. So that's didn't need to worry about that, but something to always consider. All right, it's a
Yeah, it's
Tangela
all
now.
yeah. So
So
now I'm already facing the leader.
all right. Well, I just beat
Oh,
that
this was
trainer as
easy.
well. I'm going to go
Oh
heal, and then
wow,
I'll face him too.
he really has special defense.
Vaporeon is very defensive. He's a bulky boy.
There we go.
All right, I'm going back in to face the leader.
And it's 37, Mike.
Oh, is it?
Idiot.
Oh, it's not like you did your R&D.
No, I didn't because I've never done it. You know damn well I've never taken thought of doing anything like that. I'm an idiot. You know this. I take pride in it. I
All
admit it
right,
to the world.
first one is a Parasect, so that should be. Oh yeah,
I will
flinch.
say this.
That's
He
easy.
definitely had a decent team. Like it could have caused me a
Ah,
problem.
Parasect and Weedle. I had nothing to worry about. Eh.
No, the guy before him was so he had the Alakazam getting scared and then nothing.
All right, and we get our Pokemon.
Oh, oh, oh,
Right,
oh.
you had the Kadabra. That's right.
I
Do you have a
forgot this is
psychic?
where the
You don't have a psychic type on your team, right?
no,
All right. So what was your other Pokemon?
Cubone.
Cubone. Okay. Magneton and a Venomoth.
All right, either way we can't put it on the team.
Yeah. I remember this. Between the two, I'd rather the Magneton.
Which is fair. And then I'd rather go with the Alakazam. I mean, the Kadabra,
The Kadabra.
and
Yeah.
then we can switch the um. We can get our starter out of there.
Yeah. If we want to get rid of the Tauros and Jolteon, we can put those guys in instead. All right. So we're Magneton and Kadabra.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We're gonna call it Zatanna.
Okay.
Oh, I think the two combined makes sense. I mean, mentally. Oh, what level? 30? Yep, I was right. 30. Oh,
What happened?
oh, he has teleport. I wasn't. I forgot he does.
Oh.
I don't know why I forgot he did, but I was like, oh, I clicked it and I teleported. I was like, where am I going?
All right. So that. Let's
Do we
see.
want to switch before we get off? Do we want to get rid of our starters and put those on, or do we not want to do that yet?
I mean, do you want to train some more?
I mean, it's not going to be that bad. It's only It's level 30.
I mean, if you want to make the switch, we can make the switch. I would say let's make that an off-camera thing because we might be able to add more Pokemon to that as well. Now that we're getting rid of normal and we're getting rid of the normal type. I'm actually looking right at the PC, right on the front of the right at the front, and if I remember correctly,
Oh, you have a
we could.
list of everyone already. Should be
No,
right
I
there.
know. No. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm looking at the list right now, and right at the front is Snorlax and Execute.
Well, we
Um.
couldn't do that anyway.
Oh yeah, you have a Venusaur, right? Okay. Um. Okay. Well, all right. If you want to go through the list, I'm
Nope,
gonna
just
look at
go
the
for it.
normal. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look at the
only
normal
focus on
types.
normal. Only
Yep.
focus on normal because it's the only thing that goes away.
Um. So it's Pidgeotto in Paris. We cannot do that because of Paris.
Yeah. It's a bug.
Um, you have a Lickitung, which we cannot do because of Lapras,
Oh yeah,
because
that's
I
a
have
water type.
because I have Dugong.
Mhm. And it's water. It's not ice, correct?
Yes, it is water.
No, like I
Uh,
said, I wanted to double check. Now,
yep.
is Dugong stay water ice? I mean,
eh,
Does it stay water
Yeah,
priority?
type 1 is water. Yep, type
Type
1
one.
is water.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure.
Um, let's see. There's Slowbro, Ditto, Amistar.
What
Technically,
is
we could
that?
add that.
No, you can't. Oh, it's rock.
It's rock
Yeah.
primary.
No,
We
you can.
can
You can. You can. You
we
can do
can
that
technically do
because
that.
Rhyhorn is ground.
Rhyhorn is ground.
Still messes with me.
Um, yeah,
That's
we
the only
cannot do.
one that's ground rock. Everything else is rock ground,
There's
right?
there's Meowth. You have the Meowth. Do we have a fire type?
I don't.
Um,
Do you have a fire
I
type?
do not. I do not have a fire type. So you could get Meowth, and I can get Charmander.
I don't hate that. I mean, the only thing that stinks is it's 15. Mine is level 15, so it'll take a bit, but it's not. But to get 5 pairs, I think I would tolerate that.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess that's an that it's either the Meowth and Charmander or the Ditto and Amistar. That's our only other options.
Here's my question: Do you want to? No, then we would do that. I wouldn't do the Ditto. No, we can't do the
I was gonna
Ditto.
say the Ditto is just a no. Is literally a nothing. So
No, so it would be the Meow. So my whole thing is: do you want to do it? When I say now, I don't mean right now, but do you want to do it now in the sense of like, or do you want to wait until after we beat the other stuff?
um, hmm. F- For for me, I'd rather try to get the stuff done
That's
just
fair.
because we've just spent so much time already training that it's
No,
like I
that's
just want
fine.
to get into some battles.
That's fine. So we'll box him for now. That's fine. I have no issue with that. That's why I'm asking
Okay.
because I think definitely end game. That's what we're gonna do, and I think we
At
kind of can
at the
agree on that.
moment,
Well, yeah, unless we get something else. You're right. Because once we
uh,
battle these, we're gonna have a. I think it's a. I think you're right to wait because we might get better pairings after.
yeah, we don't
Once we have a.
like we get our legendary pairs.
Yep.
Actually, now thinking about it, I already have Surf. I did get Surf off camera because I was using Surf with Dragonite the entire time, so I do have Surf. Um, we get our legendary encounters. We get the Cinnabar encounters. So we do have
Okay.
a few more encounters.
All right. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Next episode, we're gonna be finishing up um, Silco, and then we'll be facing the two gym leaders. And then we'll go from there. So for now, if you made it this far into the video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. Other than that, this is going to be Scott and Mike signing out on Black Eel Plays. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.